Hey everyone, it's Waseem here from Hands on Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another fragrance related video. Guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of a fragrance from the house of Tom Ford. It's from their private blend collection. The fragrance I'm reviewing today is Cafe Rose. Cafe Rose was released in the year 2012 and is classified as a cheaper floral. The notes of this fragrance is as follows. At the top, guys, you're going to get May Rose, black pepper and saffron. The heart of the fragrance is Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose and coffee. And the base of the fragrance is amber, incense, patchouli and sandalwood. So guys, from the notes you can guess that this is a very rose dominant scent with three distinct rose notes: May rose, Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose. So those were the notes of this fragrance, but what do I really get on my skin and how does this fragrance make me feel? Cafe Rose in the opening is really about two notes, guys. I get a very smoky and very strong incense, as well as a very clean and bright rose. The rose in particular is very strong. It's very sweet and bright. For me, I find the rose in the opening to be absolutely gorgeous. However, some people may find the opening to be a tad bit polarizing. The rose does come across a little bit feminine and a little bit rose water like. However, stick with it, guys. As the scent develops, the rose becomes a little bit more wearable and a lot more pleasing. As the fragrance develops, from the two main notes of this very smoky incense and the bright clean rose, the fragrance develops into the heart where you're introduced to some patchouli. The patchouli adds a lot of earthiness to the scent, which helps you calm down the rose. The rose, as I've said before, is very bright and very sweet, but the earthiness of the patchouli helps to calm the rose down a little bit, making it a lot more wearable on your skin. Also into the heart, you're introduced to some spiciness from the black pepper and some warm spices from the saffron. For me in particular, I wasn't a fan of the spicy introduction into the heart of this fragrance. I really wish that there was no spiciness in this scent, if I'm being honest. I'm a fan of spicy notes in fragrances and spicy fragrances in general. However, I was really enjoying the sweet, smoky rose in this scent, and the spiciness was not a welcome introduction for me anyway. It kind of ruined the heart of the fragrance, if I'm being completely honest. As the fragrance develops into the dry down, the spiciness does take a back seat, which I was a fan of. The incense is still into the in the scent itself. However, the smokiness is very much a backing player. Into the dry down, the rose is by far the most prominent note in this scent. It's very sweet and quite creamy with the introduction of amber and sandalwood as well, guys. The dry down is very pleasing. It just becomes a very sweet rose scent with some tad bit of incense smokiness in the background, as well as some creamy sandalwood and amber. Disappointingly, in Cafe Rose, guys, on multiple wearings I was searching for the coffee note. The coffee is listed as one of the notes of this fragrance, and then the name itself, Cafe Rose, does indicate that this is going to have some coffee nuance. But really, guys, for multiple wearings, even me searching for the coffee note, I really did not pick up any coffee at all, which was very disappointing. In terms of performance, Cafe Rose didn't disappoint at all. I got 8 to 10 hours of longevity, which was excellent. And as far as projection, this was excellent. It really projected all those hours, guys, especially in the first 2 to 3 hours. This fragrance is very strong. The spiciness in the heart and the smokiness of this scent can be a little bit overwhelming, so it's best to be very conservative with the sprayer. For me, Cafe Rose worked best with 2 sprays, one to the top of the chest and one to the neck, and that worked brilliantly for me. As far as seasons go, this is best suited to fall and winter and best suited to nighttime, guys. And as far as occasions, I really can only see myself wearing this for formal occasions. Overall rating for me is going to be a 3.5 out of 5. It's a good solid fragrance, but it's nothing special in particular, especially at the niche level of prices this fragrance is going for. I particularly wouldn't buy a full bottle. I would definitely sample before you buy. I really feel there are better rose fragrances out there than this one. For me, it was nothing special, so it's going to be a 3.5 out of 5. Guys, thank you for joining me on this fragrance review. If you've liked this video, make sure to give me a like and a comment below. and make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. Until next time, my friends, see you later.